All right, everybody, welcome to this webinar. It is Wednesday, June 5th, and you are here for how to build an e-commerce side hustle that profits 100 grand a month. My name is Albert Chen. I am the founder of Albert's List, and we are a job search and entrepreneurship-based organization helping professionals reach a level of freedom. So for today's webinar, we're talking about how you can build an e-commerce business that profits a lot of money. And today we are featuring Maria Vinnick, who is an Amazon fulfillment by merchant seller, who has been selling on Amazon for the greater part of a decade and a half. And throughout the process, she's been incredibly successful, hence the title that might have attracted you here today, because she has actually seen 100 grand months and more in the time that she has run her business. Today, she's going to talk a little bit about how this business is run, why you should consider it for your side hustle, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the program opportunity that you have to join us as we embark on a side hustle bootcamp. Without further ado, Maria, I'm going to hand it over to you. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we are so looking forward to what you have to share.
Hi, everyone. My name is Maria Vinnick. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. And if you wonder where my accent came from, I was born and raised in Russia, in the central part of it, in a city named Nizhny Novgorod. You probably don't know about it. It's the fourth largest city in Russia, 250 miles east from Moscow. What you probably know about matryoshka, famous matryoshka, it's from my region, came from my region. And it's not, no, bears do not walk down the streets, and it's not so cold, it's not Siberia, and the weather is somewhat the same as in Chicago. So almost 20 years ago, I moved from Russia to Chicago, Illinois, and started my family there. I always wanted to move to the United States, and in 2005, I moved there. My Amazon journey started around 2006. I was helping my husband, who is also an immigrant. He started his Amazon journey in 2004. Surprisingly, not so many people knew about Amazon at all, but he somehow decided to sell there in 2004. So I started to help him in 2006. I started beautiful family in Chicago. I have a husband, 2 kids, 18 years old son. He's a professional ballroom dancer and 6 times United States national champion. And my 14 years old daughter, she's very talented artist, but she wanted to be a doctor. And also we have a dog. You can see the picture of our dog, Toby. We really love to travel. We travel a lot, and we travel all over the world. I don't count how many countries we visited, but we covered, I believe, entire Europe and North America. And it's all because of the Amazon business, because it brings cash flow, and I can work from anywhere. I don't even need a laptop at this point. I just use my phone and sometimes iPad. That's it. I don't even take my laptop with me anymore. And you can see my picture here. It's one of Amazon conferences. I go to Amazon conferences at least once or twice a year. It always brings new knowledge. You learn something new. It's always something new. So I encourage you guys also go to conferences, and we will talk about it later. So about my lifestyle, yes, my son is professional ballroom dancer, and it takes a lot of money and to train and travel, expensive costumes. So it's all because of Amazon. Here's a picture of him and his beautiful partner, Daniela. So let's move to agenda. What we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about FBM model. FBM is fulfillment by Amazon. I'm sorry, fulfillment by merchant. Fulfillment by Amazon, it's FBA. And we will talk about it a little bit, but more we're going to talk about fulfillment by merchant. Because you can start it as a side hustle first, and then you will see if you feel confident, you can move to fulfillment by Amazon. So we will talk about FBM, how you can start and scale your FBM business. We will talk a little bit about this bootcamp, what you're going to learn there. So let's get started. Okay, FBM model. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have a master degree in corporate law and MBA. Because I have this education, I like all kind of structured pictures, graphics, and you will see more and more about more and more pictures like that. So FBM model. What's that? FBM model, it's when you sell on Amazon, but you pack and ship it yourself. You got your product to your warehouse or to your basement, doesn't matter. And once you have a sale, you pack it yourself and you ship it yourself. You can use shipping tool provided by Amazon, or you can have your own business shipping account with very nice shipping prices for businesses. So to start FBM, you have to know few things before you start researching your products. So first, your value proposition. What you're going to offer to your customers. Is your product or service is valuable to your customers? So you have always keep in mind when you make a research for the product, is it good for your customer? Then second, you need to learn target customer. Who is your target audience? Are those like you're planning to sell baby products? So your target audience is babies and new moms, or maybe automotive. So it may be like experienced drivers and so on. And then distribution channels. FBM, it's your own, you is your fulfillment channel. You fulfill yourself. So distribution channel. And when you grow, you can hire some warehouse. You can hire some people. They specialize on serving Amazon sellers like you are. They can help you pick products, pack them, ship them to Amazon, but it's really only when you scale to some point when it's impossible for you to handle everything. So at first you really do everything yourself. And then customer relationship, core capabilities, we will talk about it later, partner network, and cost structure. So all of this together bring in fulfillment by Amazon model. How to start fulfillment by merchant? It's really, you can start with $100. You don't need to invest thousands of dollars when you start fulfillment by Amazon. Fulfillment by merchant, it's very easy to start because you can explore on the go. Like you want to try to sell this product, you bought really few units. If you sold it and you see demand, you can buy more. If you see that there is no go for this product, you just drop it. And even if you lose like $20, $30, $40, it's okay. It's a normal business process. With fulfillment by Amazon, you have to invest from the beginning a lot. Like right now, I would say the entry price $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 to start, and it's not guaranteed you will succeed. So with FBM, really, it's $100, $200. You can try different products in different categories, in different niches. So today you sold one unit, tomorrow you sell second unit. In the next week, you will have your own statistics. What is selling more, what is selling less, what is no go whatsoever. And yes, it's true, $100 could bring you and scale you to much, much more than like 5,000 a month, 6,000 a month. It's really how people, a lot of people starting. Not everyone can invest 10,000 at once. And then you slowly scaling it. You see when you try this product and that product, you realize that you wanna stay with this particular niche. So you start exploring more products in this niche and you start investing in this niche. You start from $100 to $200 and then you reinvest whatever you earn and you build your line of products and then how you scale. I saw a lot of success from different sellers and I talk a lot to different sellers and many of them started like this. Overcoming challenges on Amazon, early struggles. Yeah, I had a lot of struggles. I took over of our Amazon business in 2006. So it's like 18 years ago. Oh my God, it's so long ago. Yeah, we had a newborn baby, and with my level of English at that time, I knew I'm not gonna find any job, like 9-to-5 job. So Amazon was really a great solution at that time. But we had a lot of struggles because when you find the product and you start selling it, sooner or later you have to either upgrade this product or find a new line of products because everything is retiring over time. So you cannot rely on one same particular product for years. And I was trying to find different products. I spent so much money buying this and that. And I rented a big storage unit. At one point, I couldn't even get into this unit. It was full of different sort of products I couldn't sell. I threw it away eventually. And what I learned that if you wanna do serious business, it doesn't matter, like you start with $100 or $1,000. If you wanna do a serious business, you cannot sell products which cost less than $15 or $20. If you start selling like $5, $8, $10, $12 product, you barely will break even, barely break even. So my advice, it's what I learned over years. Do it like 20 and above, like maybe 25 and above. In 2015, we moved from Chicago to Atlanta. And I was seriously thinking to quit my Amazon and start looking for a 9-to-5 job. And because Atlanta was a new city for me, I was browsing for different wholesale warehouses. I was just driving from one warehouse to another warehouse. And surprisingly, I found one warehouse. It was beauty supplies, one of beauty supplies, wholesale warehouses. And I made few pictures, came home and started to do research. And it was a wow point when I realized That's it. I found the winning product, and I will try to sell on Amazon. I will forget my idea about 9-to-5 job. I will continue my Amazon journey. And I listed those products. Actually, it was one product I tried. I listed it and it was sold. 12 units was sold in maybe 1 hour. So I came to the supplier next day and I bought 100 units. And it was sold again. And I started to talk to the supplier and he offered me very nice discounts, wholesale, and he introduced me to other products from this line. And I started to make research on Amazon. And apparently it was a great find. So that's how I started to scale really quickly. And like I would say in half a year, I came to 100,000 a month. It was a feeling when like all the previous years, like almost 10 years of previous experience and losses and challenges paid off. So I started to think about inventory management and how I can improve my supplier relationships, because it's very, very important to keep suppliers as your personal friends. And I started to think about hiring employees, and I hired one employee. She helped me a lot at this point. I just started my like, bigger operations, and she was helping me with this. And I continue with just one employee. Actually, now I have two employees, husband and wife. They help me with everything. But when you do fulfillment by merchant, and when you know your inventory, when you know what you're selling, and most importantly, you know how to pack and ship, you don't really need 10 people, 15 people, you don't. You just need to train one or two people to show them everything. So you first need to know all the operations, how to do, how to pack, how to ship, with what service to ship, who is your logistic manager. You need to know everything. And then you got to go to scales like really quickly when you find the right product, when you understand the processes and you follow all the rules and regulations by Amazon. It's really easy. Starting with limited capital, yes, it's true. It might sound like not realistic, but it is, yes. I will teach you the methods, how to start with $100, maybe 200. It's feasible, and if you, it's not necessarily you need to live in big cities. A lot of wholesale warehouses all over the country. You just might not know them, but a lot of them all over the country, and it's easy to find them, and it's easy to talk to owners. They always looking for new sales channels, so they will be happy to see you. And a lot of wholesale warehouses offer really low price items, but you can resell them on Amazon for like $25 and above, and your cost of goods will be maybe like $3 to $5. That's how it works. And with this little investment, with all the profit you get from your orders, you just reinvest, buy more products, same products, so you can find another warehouse. Like when I started, I visited 4 or 5 warehouses, every week, like one at a time, or I just chose it one day and spent one day going from warehouse to warehouse, talking to people who work there, talking to owners, so they know me. And sometimes they advise you, like they can tell you, oh, look, there is a new product, go check it out. And a few times it was really a big hit. In 2016, I think, or 17, I sold a truckload of eyebrow razors. Who knew? I didn't know such product exists. I came to warehouse, and one of employees told me, Maria, look, we just got a new product. It's completely new product. Check this. Go try it. And I bought few packs of it, listed it, and it was sold immediately. So in about 3 weeks, I sold the truckload of these eyebrow razors. It was surprise, a huge surprise. And then in the 3 weeks, they just stopped buying. So probably it was, once in a lifetime blogger. At the time, there were no TikTok existed at that time, and so I'm not sure about Instagram. So maybe some blogger posted somewhere about this product, so they came and bought from me everything. And then after that, I sold maybe another 100 of the eyebrow razors, 100 pieces over like 5 years. So nobody cared about it anymore. But one time it worked, I got trendy product, and it was really great. Scaling and building your FBM business, when you get your solid foundation, you know what you're doing, it's very important to study Amazon's Seller University, they call it Amazon Seller University. It has all the rules and regulations. It's very, very important to study them because they change from time to time, sometimes slightly, sometimes completely. And you need to stay on top of it all the time. And for some products, you might want to send actually to fulfillment by Amazon, but it will not be your own listing. That's the difference between being a brand owner and actually like fulfillment by merchant when you utilize someone else listing. We will talk during the bootcamp. We will talk about the difference, what the difference between your own listing and someone else's listing. What you need to do to sell on someone's listing. So if you utilize someone else listing, you don't have much expenses because you need to spend some money to create your own listing. And because you don't have many fees what fulfillment by Amazon imposed to sellers, and fulfillment by Amazon charges a lot of different fees like storage fee, picking fee, gift wrapping fee, and list is going on and on. And recently they created new fee, they call it low inventory fee. So if you store with them less than, I believe, 20 units, you're gonna pay some fee for that. I'm sorry. So fulfillment by merchant is the way to scale to the point when you will be able to decide comfortably, very comfortably decide, do you want to send something to Amazon warehouses or you want to continue to do it yourself? I chose to continue to ship myself for many reasons. And I'm not looking to send any of my products to Amazon. I tried this in 2009. At that time, it was very, very fast. Like you ship your product to Amazon on Monday, and on Wednesday it's already uh, selling, up and running. Now it might take up to 6 to 8 weeks to upload your product actually in front of customers. And sometimes it's not rare. They can lose your product, and it takes a lot of time to get your money back, and sometimes you cannot get your money back. So I would say to start fulfillment by merchant, it's the easiest way to start and scale. Path to scaling. Small scale operations, you start with 1 to 10 products, and gradually you increase how many products you can sell. For example, I now have about 600 different products, and I started with just a few, really. When I found this winning product, it was just one, and I just started to make research. I started to look closely what other sellers sell, but I didn't want to have big competition. So now I have about 600 different products. And transition to FBA, fulfillment by Amazon, it's up to you. If you feel it will be your path, if you feel it will be your journey, why not? I tried it in 2009 or 2010. I didn't like it because it was very expensive for me. It was much, much cheaper for me to pack and ship myself than send it to Amazon. And then when you send your products to Amazon, knowing that it takes about 6 to 8 weeks for Amazon to to accept and process your products and put it back in stock. So you need to send them really a lot of products, and it costs a lot of money. Otherwise, you will be out of stock. And if you're out of stock, Amazon does what? They suppress your listing. So you will lose your ranking, you will lose your advertisement budget, you will lose a lot of money again. So with fulfillment by merchant, no, you're independent. You ship yourself. You can ship in the morning, you can ship in the evening, you can pack at night, you can pack in the morning, it doesn't matter. You don't have the boss, you are the boss. And you slowly grow in it. And I wouldn't recommend to scale it quickly, especially if you have new account, because if you start uploading like hundreds of products just to try, let's see, Amazon will shut you down for velocity review. Velocity review is when they send you an email asking for invoices for all the products you listed. It doesn't matter that you didn't sell any of them. It doesn't matter for them that you just want to try. They don't care. If you list it, it means you have them in your hands. It means you have to have all the invoices for all the items you listed. And they call it velocity review. They want to make sure that as a new seller, if you will have a lot of sales, you will be able to fulfill those orders. That's what they're looking for. So to scale on Amazon, you have to do it slowly, really slowly. Like not very slow, but from zero sales to like 5,000 sales, you cannot do in 1 month or 2 months. Amazon will come and get you. You need to do it slowly, and like from zero sales I would say to 100, 200 sales, it would be comfortable. So Amazon will get to know you, and they will be fine with you scaling. And in a few months, they will stop caring about your velocity, and you will be good to go. Just 100,000, 200,000, sky's your limit. Tools and resources. I put here three main tools: Jungle Scout, Helium 10, and Keeper. I personally use only Helium 10 free Chrome extension. I don't use paid version. I used to have another Jungle Scout. It helps you to research the products. They do product research, niche analysis, tracking product performance on Amazon. I have my reservations about such tools because they are not really accurate. I was tracking my listings on Amazon, and oh my God, according to Jungle Scout, I have to sell, like I'm selling millions of items and I'm not, because they have this strange algorithm based on time, like John came to your listing and placed an order at 1 p.m. Then Jane came and placed an order in 1:15. So the software thinks that you will have 10 more sales like every 10 minutes, and it's not true. Maybe yes, maybe not. I would say they're about 30 to 40% off the real numbers. So if they show you that this product selling, let's say 5,000 a month, I know the real number may be like 2,000 a month. So I have my reservations about this kind of software. Helium 10, it's more for fulfillment by Amazon sellers, although it's very nice to have this Chrome extension, Helium 10 free research tool. Sometimes it helps you calculate quickly your expenses and compare is it profitable to send it to Amazon or continue to ship yourself. And the Keeper, I know it's very popular software among sellers. I personally never used it. Actually, I did also free version on the Chrome extension. But it claims it helps to stay you competitive for like pricing decisions. But really, good Amazon repricer will help you, and it's free. And also, there are many other tools on the market. We will talk about them during the bootcamp. But really, at this point, you don't need to sign up for paid versions. Like they all have free Chrome extensions of some free trials, free versions. You don't really need to sign up for monthly memberships. Key factor for success. Well, I wouldn't say the most important, but it is the more important subject. So market research. You know, it's very easy to say, do your market research. It's not easy. It's not really easy. And I know myself, I spent so much time and money researching. But today I can tell that I know how to leave behind majority of products, and I know they're not gonna sell or they will not burden your inventory, because sometimes, you know, you sell you sell a product, yes, it brings you sales, but maybe 10 sales a month. When you new seller, you think, oh, it's really good. 10 sales a month, that's great. But believe me, if you wanted to scale, if you want to continue to sell on Amazon, you want to get rid of that kind of products. You can't keep all the products unless you own wholesale warehouse, and it doesn't matter for you because you store those items anyway in your wholesale warehouse and you have wholesale business. If you need to spend your own money for those products, my advice would be not to keep slow moving products. And consistency and dedication, you have to be consistent, like day after day. You just have to tell yourself, you can do this. And yes, you can do this. And day after day, it will be same operations, same Amazon customers, nice customers. I love them. They sometimes send such emails. You just read these emails and you think, what's going on? Who are you people? But that's life, and consistent and dedication to your business that you learn every day, and every day is something new. Even now for me, after 18 years of selling on Amazon, sometimes I have something new and there is like, wow, new, because you cannot know everything in 1 month. You just can't, but you have to have the base and you have to have solid foundation how you will continue to grow with Amazon. Amazon is growing and you're growing with them. And they encourage you to learn and grow with them. They love new sellers and they love third-party sellers. Fulfillment by merchant, they call third-party sellers. And you adapt to changing market and conditions. I can tell you, I sell not only on US market and Canada market, I sell globally. And it amazes me, like for example, I have same product, let's say white color, red color, and blue color. In French market, people buy only red color. I don't know, I list there in white, in blue, in green, you name it. They buy only red color of this product. Is in Spain, they buy only white color. In Germany, it's only green. So each country has their own specific. Each market has its own specific. So even in the United States, like you focus first on United States and maybe Canada. Even United States and Canada, they have two different demands. What's good for US customer might not be good for Canada customer and vice versa. So you have to adapt quickly. If you see that you listed something and this product has a line of 10 different variations, and you see that only one variation is really selling. So you need to quickly make an executive decision to retire the variations which are not selling. And that's how you continue to learn what's going on. You learn the Amazon trends. Now they have plenty of tools where you can get information about Amazon trends. And they have the page, probably you know, I'm sure you buy from Amazon often. Like I buy from Amazon every day. They have influencers videos now, and those influencers, they post videos with trending products, and you can get an idea. And it's not so hard to source those products, what influencers advertising. So you can just hop on some trend, you know, and sell a lot of products which are trending right now, like this month, this summer. Like remember I told you I sold truckload of eyebrow razors. Who knew? I didn't know such product exists. And another example, I was late for this trend and I didn't sell anything. But maybe 5 or 6 years ago, remember the spinners? It was a huge trend. But when I saw those spinners, I realized it was too late. And because of my experience on Amazon, I didn't fall for this trend. I didn't spend money and didn't buy those spinners. Because when you see something listed already on Amazon, and especially now, a lot of Chinese sellers came and they are dominating certain niches because they are manufacturing those items. So I saw those spinners and I saw like 20 Chinese sellers selling those spinners. I realized I'm not gonna pursue those trends and just leave it to other sellers. And I was right. This trend, it's those spinners stopped selling maybe in a few months. You can find them still on Amazon, but the sales are really low. So what our program offers? We will meet with you 6 weeks, every Wednesday for 6 weeks. We will build a base. We will build a base so you will understand how Amazon works and what you can do with Amazon and how Amazon can help you. And when you learn this base, you can implement it to any other marketplaces. And I want to show you, a few weeks ago, I registered Walmart in an account. Walmart is a big competitor of Amazon, and I registered new account a few weeks ago, and I listed just one product, just one. And I want you to see, you see, last 14 days, just from one product, hair care and styling category, $2,230, and actually one item from beauty accessories. So in a little bit less than 14 days, my first sale was on May 23rd. And already its gross merchandise value, $2,248. My profit from this will be 1,620 something. Because I know the base, I know the principles, I know how it works, I know how to find the right product, and I know where to source it. So for me now, it doesn't matter which marketplace, it's Amazon or Walmart
Maria,
or Bonanza.
can you also show us the other tab that you had with your monthly revenues in the past?
Yes, yes, I can, sure can. So this is one of my shipping accounts. I have many of them, but I want to show you, for example, in March of 2020, where is March 2020, we made 440,000 just in 1 month. And in April 2020, it was 200. And in May, it was 100. It was the COVID time, so people were just crazy to buy everything. I cleaned my warehouse completely. I found such products, I forgot I had them. They bought everything. And this is one of my shipping accounts. I have few shipping accounts because every month depends on the product and depends on my shipment agreements. I have shipment agreements with UPS, FedEx, Sandia, USPS. So we shift our shipments almost every month to different software. So you can see like 129, 215, 188, It's all per month, and it's only like one shipping account. Other shipping accounts showing the same.
Awesome. So I can go ahead and share the course that we have coming up, Maria. I know that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of us are interested now. You're looking at that kind of money, and it's kind of crazy, right? I I
It
I,
is
I
crazy. It
remember
is
Maria.
crazy.
What's that?
It is crazy, and you could never knew it's possible. And from all the like Facebook advertisements, like people advertise, give me $50,000 in a 6 months, you will see 2,500 per month profit. No, it's not. You don't need to have 50,000. No, you can start with 100, and it's real. It's real. Look at me. I'm an immigrant. I didn't have money at all.
So if you go back to that tab, I think the most important question that folks will want to answer is, you make 100,000 a month, you make $450,000 in that month. What are the margins? How much did it cost you to make that money?
Uh, Yes, as I mentioned, I have now about 600 different products in my line, in my inventory. Majority of them, I would say like about 500 products, making between around 40 to 45% profit
So you're
after all
uh,
expenses. Like let's say half.
so for every dollar you make, you're taking home about 50 cents. So if you're making
Yes,
$100,000 in a month, you are taking home $50,000.
yes, it's all after shipping expenses, and I ship myself.
Mhm.
But for my bootcamp, I will bring the CEO of one of the largest shipping companies in country. I work with them for 10 years now. They give extremely competitive shipping rates because they want you. They are like your success is their success, and they give such a competitive prices. And I ship with UPS, FedEx, USPS, but it's all business prices. It's not prices over the counter, or it's not prices what Amazon gives you. No, it's like the fracture of the cost. So that's why you are able to calculate everything yourself, and you are your own boss of your expenses.
Yeah.
Because when you send to Amazon, that's it. You don't know what they calculate. You just don't. You want to be your own boss by all means.
Yeah. So Brian, I do see your question. We're going to get that to the very end because it is important to know how you can get started with $100. So Maria, I'm going to go ahead and talk through the program here, and then we'll go ahead and take
Mm-hmm.
questions and answers from the crowd.
Sure,
So,
sure.
yeah, if you've stayed so far here, 54 minutes in, I want to really thank you for doing so, number one, because it is a Wednesday evening and there are many things you could be doing with your time, but you've decided to be.
Yeah.
If you've been listening to Maria for the last 54 minutes, we do have a boot camp that is coming up that will start on June 19th to really get you into Amazon FBM as a side hustle if that is what you want to do. For those of you who are on the webinar today, we are offering a instant $25 discount that you'll see in the Eventbrite link where you can sign up as a reward for you listening to this far and to be able to listen to us talk about what Amazon FBM is. So, what exactly is the course? You're going to be learning from Maria directly. She's going to be teaching you over 6 weeks, starting June 19th, all the way to the end of July, on how you can start your own business. And so, what are you going to learn? You're going to learn how to set up your account. You're going to learn how to navigate the platform and be compliant so that you don't get shut down. She's going to tell you how you can work through discovering product eligibility and whether it's eligible to sell on Amazon. She's going to work with you through on Amazon account management, sourcing, and product selection, which is one of the most important pieces here because you
Yep.
want to make money, and we're all here to make money because this is
Mm-hmm.
all a side hustle webinar. She's going
Yeah.
to show you what Amazon wants to see when it comes to the various categories, providing invoices. And then she's going to show you the basics of managing this business, whether you need to start an LLC and so forth. Let's go to your next slide. for a moment.
Next slide.
And so what
What
are you
you
going
can
to,
achieve.
right? In the 6 weeks, you're going to get some realistic expectations of getting a comprehensive understanding of what this entire selling process is. You're going to learn the strategies that Maria has used over the last 17 years. And you're going to get a solid foundation so that once you get through what we like here at Albert's List to call a hot side hustle summer, that you can get into your month of August, you can get to selling. And you know what's even better? You're going to be getting your business started just as the holiday shopping season begins. And
That's what I wanted to mention. Yeah, you will be ready completely by high holiday season, and it usually starts like mid-October. You want to be ready by mid-October.
exactly. Cool. So, what is your next slide here? And so these topics are important because they set the foundation for you being able to make a profit, avoiding any of the pitfalls because you can spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a comparable
Yeah.
course that here at Albert's List.
Learn from me, learn from my mistakes. Yeah, spent so much money, lost so much.
You're going to build a sustainable business, and yeah, you're going to avoid the mistakes that Maria also started when she started her business.
Yeah.
With that said, let's see, what's the final slide that we have? We're going to do
Yeah, that's the final slide. Yeah.
you're going to get that expert knowledge and everything. And so with that, we're going to go to Q&A. I'm actually going to go ahead and copy and paste the link again for this course. And so the first question that I want to ask is from Brian, who asks, how is this a side hustle that you can start with just $100? This looks like a full-time job if you are responsible for doing everything in the FBM model, and you need to outlay in order to hold inventory. What am I missing?
Uh, any side hustle, when you started, you need to spend some time. Like, for example, now I spend maybe 2 hours a week to manage everything. No, but when I started to learn, because you want to learn, you want to build the base, you need to know all your operations, but it doesn't take all your time. Maybe 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day at most. And to pack your products, really, it takes 5 minutes. No, I will show you like what materials you need to have to pack reliably your product, where to get them. It really takes 5 minutes. Let's say we pack now 100 orders, we pack in 1 hour. It doesn't take so much time. So no, you're your own boss, and you can do it at 6 a.m. or 9 p.m. It doesn't matter.
And do you store your items at your house or do you have them elsewhere?
Right now, I have warehouse because we are so big. I live in a condo. I don't have really space to store it, but I used to have a storage. I paid for the storage space where I store my products, and a lot of products being stored at home. So yeah, but I know a lot of people, they do big Amazon operations from their basements. It's like really big operations from basements. I just don't have basement. Otherwise, I would utilize it.
Gotcha. Let's switch to your other slides, so your other tab, so that folks can just see how much money you've made month to month while we answer questions.
Yeah.
I want to put that on the screen because I think this isn't just money, but it's life-changing money. Because
Yep.
right in June of 2023, you made 236 grand. So in
Yeah.
essence, you took home 118,000, which when you
Approximately, yes.
which is more than I think some people who are on this webinar make per year at their job. So I like highlight that. So let's see. Here we have another question. Does it matter if you're working with Amazon USA or Amazon Canada when it comes to doing FBM?
Absolutely not. I do FBM globally. We ship to Europe, we ship to Singapore. I have accounts with Amazon Japan, Australia. We ship everywhere. When you start shipping, it doesn't really matter for you where you ship. You just pack your product, apply shipping label, and it's good to go. It doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Do you travel around the country to get your items you sell on Amazon?
No, I don't. They're all, I have one supplier from California, one from Rhode Island, few locals. Uh, I can go pick up uh, some supplies from my local supplier just because I want to get out of my home. But all other suppliers, they ship to me.
Hmm,
I don't travel unless I want to, but I don't. I never saw those people in person.
excellent. Is it mandatory to have storage?
No, it's not. No, you can start from your home. When we lived in Chicago, we had very small condo, but I occupied half of our closet to store my products. No, you don't.
Happens to the items that don't sell, and how long before you get rid of them? How long is it before you get rid of the products?
It all depends. Like some items, like from my experience, some items I wasn't able to sell even on eBay. So I just threw them away in a year or in 2 years. It depends. If your product has an expiration date, then you plan accordingly and do accordingly this expiration date. If there is no expiration date, like I have products right now, I sell products, there is no expiration date. So I don't throw them away. I don't care. I know that they will be sold at some point. But again, right now for me it doesn't matter. When you just start, see if you're not selling it in a month or two, you try to sell it on eBay or make an agreement with the supplier that you can return it. And a lot of suppliers can accept returns.
Excellent. How many hours do you work per week, and how many employees do you have?
I have one employer. Oh, sorry, sorry for my English. I have one employee right now, and I know that some from time to time her husband helps her, but like formal employee, just one. Uh, I spend now maybe between 1 to 3 hours a week. I don't do much. Uh, I do answer on customers' emails, but I don't have much emails, and they usually send emails. They all the same, so you have just ready to send answers, and that's it.
Excellent. All right. I'm not seeing any additional questions for those of you who are still here. The chat contains the link to sign up. If you are here today as a member of this webinar, we're giving you $25 off so that you can get started and take that money that you save and put that into starting your Amazon FBM store. So we hope to see many of you sign up. And if you have any other additional questions, I'm always happy to pass them to Maria afterwards. We're going to go ahead and conclude this webinar now that we're past the top of the
Mhm.
hour. I want to thank you all again for joining. We're going to go ahead and send you that presentation afterwards. And this link to sign up will be still available for until tomorrow evening. So for those of you who did join the webinar, we're going to extend that discount if you need some time to think. And we're also going to go ahead and put it on YouTube so you can give it a watch if in case you need anything else to confirm that you want to attend and so forth. So between now and then, we're going to go ahead and let you all go. And we will be also running this webinar again next week. So if, in case you have additional questions for Maria after watching this first time, it'll be there too.
Mhm.
All right, everybody.
Nice meeting you all. Yes.
Yep. Thank you so much again, Maria, for coming and
Thanks.
sharing with us not only what it is that you've done as a business, but also the numbers that are behind that. So we look forward to having you back again next week, and we'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.